Yo, what's going on? Next up, we got Avatar 2 Way of the Water trailer breakdown from the Rockstars. I'm gonna need all the details I can get on this trailer and this movie because I got nothing from the actual trailer. I have no idea what the movie's gonna be
Welcome
about.
back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Boss, and this is a breakdown of the
Let's
trailer
see
for
what he's
Avatar 2
talking
The
about.
Way of Water. A franchise that has become a bit of a punchline on some corners of the internet, but after seeing this trailer on an IMAX screen in front of Multiverse of Madness, I cannot wait to revisit Pandora as it explores its oceanic region, even if I myself fear the open ocean because of, the sunlight and the voices I hear whenever I stare at it for too long. Even though this trailer is more vibes than like Easter eggs, I still want to break it down frame by frame for all the cool attention to detail already present in all this footage. It looks amazing, so let's go!
It really does. This movie looks fire, bro. And the music fits really well. I can't not lie.
The trailer opens in Pandora's floating Hallelujah Mountains, or the Amramalusing in Navi. Butcher the pronunciation, but it is a made-up language. The big floaty rocks, suspended in the flux vortex due to the Meissner effect. We see three young Navi trot out, led by a human male. This is actually Jack Champion as Javier Spider Socorro, a teenager born in the human base of Pandora, Hell's Gate, rescued and adopted by Jake and Neytiri. He has to wear an oxygen mask, of course. Now following him are his Navi siblings, born to Jake and Neytiri, their sons, Neteyam and Loak, and the 8-year-old daughter, Tuktiri, or Tuk. I cannot get enough of the music in this trailer, composed by Simon Franklin, colleague to 2009 Avatar composer, the great
That's your fire, bro. The music fire.
Great movies, who tragically died in a plane crash in 2015.
God
but
damn.
This music is just beautiful. Just three simple notes repeating again and again, followed by the Navi vocals of Music is simple, just enough to transport us to this gorgeous setting without giving away too much, like this whole trailer does. Then we get a close-up of Neytiri as her face passes beneath the light and shadows of the plant life. It's not just the skin texturing here, it's the use of light across different
literally, bro, look at the eyes,
the
man.
Casting micro shadows on her eyelids, the way the light catches the left eye eyelashes while the rest of the eye is in shadow just to give the face some dimension. Those eyelashes poking out at you. And just the smart move to have the shadows move across the face to highlight all the different parts of it.
The story don't even have to be good at this point. It don't even have to be good.
It doesn't need me to defend it. I'm just saying that there's a lot of artistry in the VFX design. It's not just the technology, it's the design that's the reason this movie broke records. And a reason why I'm so excited for this next one. Now remember, the first film ended with Jake stepping up as the leader of the Omaticaya clan alongside Moat, permanently fusing his human consciousness with his Navi avatar body. And now, 14 years later, Jake's family flies to a new region of Pandora, an ocean reef called Metkaina, with a wholly different culture to it. Notice Jake no longer wears the Oloitkan collar, nor his chest band, which might suggest a collapse or a disbanding of that clan. Moving on.
You can now get anything delivered.
I don't think that note is gonna be getting
for me. That doesn't mean you can eat anything
old anytime soon. Sound like some shit you would meditate to.
So the family approaches the new Metkaina region, the trees showing their roots exposed, and those roots forming the ground terrain that this new culture walks upon. Much like the Tree of Souls, it's just a cool way of showing how all the biodiversity of this planet is connected, but unlike the rainforest setting, this interconnectivity isn't hidden or buried, but exposed for the world to see. And I love how the curves of those roots create tidal pools for those Navi to hang out in. Now it looks like we can see 6 Navi of this family in flight, Tuk doubled up with one of her family members. Meanwhile, the adopted human son, Spider, is not visible among them. Maybe he got captured, and maybe that's why they're seeking help. Or they might have him tucked away so that the Metkaina clan doesn't freak out when they see him. Either way, it seems like a big conflict of this movie might be the guardianship and custody over this human son. One Metkaina Navi blows a conch shell to announce their arrival, and then we see Kate Winslet as a new member of this clan, a freediver named Ronal. Apparently, one reason for the delays was the motion capture technology didn't work underwater as well, so they had to invent a whole new technology to do it. Winslet reportedly broke a record in one of these diving tanks, holding her breath for 7 minutes for one take. I love the updated physique of the aquatic variant of the Navi, including more muscular tails used for swimmings and flattened upper arms, wrists, and hands, more adept for paddling. Moving on.
7 minutes, god damn. That's a world record. What the fuck?
we're seeing some new human developments on the planet by the RDA Mining Corporation and their never-ending pursuit for the unobtainium. You can see a spider droid in the foreground. All of this tech reminded me so much of James Cameron's technology in Aliens, like the lifter. We see a human in an exoskeleton guiding two Na'vi in military fatigue. One of them we can see clearer in other shots. Notice that dragon tattoo on his arm. Folks, this is the respawn form of Colonel Miles Quatrich, Stephen Lang's villain from the 2009 film, who, yeah, died, but James Cameron has said that he will return via process that he didn't want to reveal just yet. Meanwhile, the other Na'vi Marine behind him, I'm pretty sure, is Corporal Lyle Wainfleet, Matt Gerald's character, who also died in the 2009 film. So either the Quatrich human form who
I might have to
was
rewatch
himself
the
an
first
avatar
movie
being
because
remotely
I really
operated,
am
which
lost.
would be nuts, or some new technology allows for human consciousness and memories to be detached from the body and remotely stored and then re-uploaded in a new form, something like we've seen in Westworld or Black Mirror, Altered Carbon. Either way, now Quatrich is a Na'vi, and the helicopters they pilot are equipped with these windows that look resistant to Na'vi arrows, which would definitely be an upgrade after we saw those arrows being so effective taking out the pilots in the 2009 film.
I know one thing. Wherever we go, this family.
Okay, we see
Bro, I don't know why I feel like nostalgic. Like it just it's a weird feeling.
They're both
This
so
shit just
happy. Then we see the family wading into
looks
a part
so
of the
good.
Mediterranean home that has its own flux vortex effect. And I just love how the curves of the rocks match the curves of the gas giant planet Polyphemus that Pandora orbits as a moon. And you can see the star Alpha Centauri A beyond that planet. Who knows, maybe there's a richer source of unobtainium in the ocean floor beneath this reef, and that's why the RDA is targeting them. Then we see the ceremonial ritual, including the members of the Metcaina wearing special ceremonial garb, including its chief Tonawari and the pregnant Rhea, as it looks like the Iwa are in the roots in the water surface below, glowing. I like how all the members of the Strive are carrying their flames in these curved shells. Then in a floating RDA facility, Spider and it looks like Jake jump into the water. Notice how Spider's wearing a life jacket. Poor kid cannot swim. Meanwhile, the Na'vi form of Quatrich
You
turns
fucking
around
kidding
in
me?
anger. I just love how this guy, even as a Na'vi, he keeps his Marine haircut high and tight. I know one thing, wherever I go, this haircut is my fortress. On to the last clip.
Is our fortress.
yeah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
So it looks like some battle's gonna go down in this ocean region.
If I had to make a
Large plumes of
prediction,
smoke rise as Jake consoles
at
his son.
least a
Meanwhile,
7
Neytiri
out of
and
10.
Tuck escape a flooding facility. Oh, James Cameron, whether it's Titanic or The Abyss, this guy just loves staging crises in a flooding tunnel, and I always eat it up. Then another shot of the Metcaina, Tonawari, and Rhea, followed by Jake bearing a human firearm, but attached to a handmade strap. I assume this is all part of another battle between the Na'vi and the RDA forces. Now we learn that Edie Falco is going to be joining this cast as General Admore, the new head of the RDA's interests. Meanwhile, Sigourney Weaver is also going to return in some unknown role. Now, Grace also died in the 2009 film, but you know, if Quatrich can return, so too can Grace after her death. The trailer ends with the one line of dialogue in this movie, Jake talking about family being their fortress, underlying the universal themes of family and what that really means. Seems like this movie's going to deal a lot with interracial adoption, something that will be under threat in this movie and definitely worth fighting for. Now remember that the UA life forms are not native to Pandora. They came here from another world, which is pretty clever world building by James Cameron for that first film, proving that there are new vast horizons to explore beyond Avatar 2, The Way of Water, coming December 2022. We got Avatar 3, The Seed Bearer, coming December 2024. Avatar 4, The Tolkien Rider, coming December 2026. And Avatar 5, The Quest for Yua, coming December 2028. 2028. What a concept. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter.
Nigga,
@EAVoss.
what? They already got 4 or 5. Not 5. They already got 3 more movies planned. So the whole shit is just the whole like script is probably just done. They just need to like actually execute and like film it. I don't know why these titles are just like weird to look at. This one, The Way of Water, seems right. The Seed Bearer and the Tolkien Rider. These two just feel like side quests or some shit. Like they don't seem like they would be their own movies with these titles. I wonder how long each movie's gonna be. This is Wild. I heard of the Seed Bearer, but I thought this was just like some bullshit ass, uh, fucking fan made rumor, like something like that. I didn't think that that would be real, but they really got the shit planned. But I mean, at least we know now that they weren't just bullshitting the last 13 years. Like they've been working, they've been doing stuff behind the scenes that just nobody knew about. But I'm excited for this movie. I don't know about the next few movies. They might. I'm hoping they're not milking it or like doing nothing weird. I hope it actually needs the extra storytelling and like the extra movies. But yeah, I am excited for this movie. So y'all let me know what y'all think of this. Uh, if you enjoyed my reaction, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you have any recommendations or things that you would like me to react to, feel free to leave it in the comments, and I will see you all in the next one.